Third stage gymnastic strength, we've got the eccentric muscle up. So just using the rings. So you want to set the rings up where you can get into a nice dip position. So from there, and then you're going to slowly come down, squeezing that false grip. And control that all the way down and lower that through. So you should still be in that dip position in the grip, pulling yourself back up, turning it over. Obviously, to make that harder, you have your full body weight, doing it nice and slow. If you want to make it harder, you do a full slow eccentric and then one concentric with your full body weight. Main thing is to really get that nice grip and keep that throughout. And then if you're staggering in between being able to do full body weight all the way down and just having enough on the feet, you work with the band, or you can take your feet off at different levels, and that way you're getting that full force going through. So as an example, here, take the feet off, then I might touch, get myself just to there, take the feet off, come down to here, take the feet off, come down, lock out, take the feet off. So that way I'm developing that strength in those different spots and gradually joining that together to get the full rep. The one arm handstand this month is a straddle version. So if you're still doing it on the floor like this, that's cool. You just have those hands close together, get that kind of press position, decompress one arm, load it through, try and shrug up. If you find that your flexibility is a bit of a challenge, you can do it with your feet elevated, up on a box or on a step, so you're getting a bit more weight over, so it's a little bit easier on the hamstrings. Otherwise, you're kicking up to the wall. Get fairly close so you can keep a nice stack, point, lower, weight shift, then you're going to decompress. So you want to try and feel that stack on that arm. Before, you shouldn't have to pull the arm, you should feel there's that balance point, maybe have a lift off. You're really looking for that stack and that line. So 30 seconds of work there, get a nice 30-second breathing rest. 30 seconds on the weight shift in the straddle position, 30-second breathing rest, 4 rounds of that. So remember, first 2 rounds, just get really warm, get comfortable with the movements, do the easier versions, and then go into some harder ones for set 3 and 4. Pull push legs, just got a parallel grip pull up. So raising the rings up, if you're going to do higher reps with the feet on the ground, just keeping the grip parallel. Or you can go full body weight with the different body positions to make it harder, just like you would on the rope climb. Main thing is to get a full range of motion. So you're stretching and strengthening the tissues through that full range, so you're not just getting strong in a partial range. And that'll keep the joints healthier. So you're coming down, keep it parallel, get a nice stretch. And if you've got this height, just a little jump, like that. And just like with the muscle up, you can take your feet off at different stages if you're doing slower reps, but I kind of encourage 3 up to 15 reps. Just keep it smooth, keep it clean, but get that diverse range of reps and fiber recruitment so that way the body will keep developing in a good way. The overhead press, just using the band, so it's a loaded press, obviously dumbbells or barbells cool. It's a parallel grip press to mirror that one. So if I've got the red band from here, pressing up. So even the red band's pretty heavy. You can sit on the band to make it a bit looser if you want to use that. Pressing that up, keeping that stack, using that alignment. So sitting on it obviously is going to give you a bit more slack to play with, and then you can work with the heavier bands to bridge the gap as well. The overhead squat, you can just have it over once, stepping on that, press it out, lock it out, and press overhead. If you need more just mobility, but you're not looking to load it up at all, then you could just use the band and get that guy like that. It's pretty cool. For the hang rotation, so that's the pull push legs with 30 seconds each, 30-second breathing rest, 4 rounds. Just go heavier on that 3rd and 4th set again with that, as with the gymnastic strength. The core doing 3 sets. The hang rotation I like is kind of like what we're doing on a Tuesday with one arm. but just doing a full minute of rotations. So you get that nice traction. We use these on a Tuesday and a Saturday for the athletic flow movement and for the acro day. So they're warming up that side hollow, hollow, side hollow and arch, and slowly going through. You can just kind of turn, take a deep breath, turn, take a deep breath, and that'll help mobilize the rib cage in those different positions. But you want this to be nice and smooth as you transition. You can make it harder to do the full body weight hang. You want to be able to set the rings up high. You can have the legs bent doing it, but getting that hollow there, side hollow, arch, side hollow, hollow, and then coming back. Just working left and right for a minute. You could even do that one arm, so it's pretty tough on that grip. Just 30 seconds for each hand. The standing version, definitely don't go too hard in this. You're going to hollow forward in it. So when I'm doing it, I'm rounding out there. Just go where it feels good. Then go into that side hollow here. Heads down the side, then the arch. Then down to the side. Back to the hollow. Back the other way. So again, nice, smooth, controlled reps, probably doing about 2 each side in the full minute. So you're not going fast, trying to feel all those different angles in the spine, bring up that tissue tolerance so the spine gets healthier in all those different angles, which is normally what people get caught on when they twist and reach or flex and twist when their spine's not conditioned there, and then that's when it goes into spasm. So the healthier your program is in terms of the diversity, then the healthier your tissues are going to be for life.